Right. So we're here for our May 18th meeting. I've got some slides to share with you and some updates. And then if there's any more questions, we'll go from there. All right. Let's go to this one. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so that you can see it. Okay. So this is still our schedule that we've looked at. We're going to do whiskey and tea tasting on Tuesday. And our original thought was pub night on Wednesday, but you can go any other time. People who are joining us for the first time, this lets you know that breakfast is provided. That's what the B stands for. L means lunch is on your own. And down here on the bottom, if it's dinner and there are things that are provided, or it will say on your own. We talked about Thursday and Friday. For sure, we know we're going to do dinner in our apartments where we can all get together. So that's what it says, dinner cast day. We're going to put those together on those two performance nights, just so that you know that. Things to think about. I know that Sarah had talked about that she was not going to be able to get into the Cliffs of Moher. And so Pat sent this out Thursday evening, just saying that if they can get 16 more people who are interested in going to Cliffs of Moher, they can get a fourth bus. That I just kind of wanted you guys to know. If anybody is still thinking, and I sent that to Sarah as well, you can put your name on it. If it doesn't go, you'll get your money back. But that's just thinking if we had other people who signed up later who are interested in that tour, that will be available for you. Okay. So afternoon tea, things we need to book. We talked about going on the 22nd. I just want somebody who says, oh, yes, I will be in charge of getting that done. So I am looking for contact people to be in charge of helping with the booking. Same with whiskey tasting. The thing about the whiskey tasting, to schedule it, looked like the only days were the 20th, 25th, 27th, and 28th. I know we had talked about that. So I'm going to keep going and we'll come back to it. And if you choose the brewery experience, it's anytime. They run it from the 19th all the way through the alumni week. Okay. So one thing we got to talk about is how are we going to split the 250 euros? Are we going to do it where cast members get a component of that? Are we going to do it cast members and family? How do we want to do that? That's something we have to make that decision. And what will happen is it won't be given to us, so to speak, to hold, but it will be divided up, and the Alumni Association will pay that much to the places that we're going to go to. Okay. So just wanted to throw that out there to you. I really would like for somebody to say, hey, I'll step up to be the person to do the booking and be the primary contact for the afternoon tea and the whiskey tasting. For those of you that don't know, I will be working with a legacy experience during that time. I can't add one more thing to my plate for that week. I can go through how to do it, how we reach out to the cast rep liaisons who will help set it up for us. And then they just need to know that there's a contact person for them to talk to. Venues will contact for final reservation and payment details. The payment or the deposit must be made according to their piece. Okay. I'm scooting over for just a minute. I've got WhatsApp people popping in. Okay, got it. This is what I have right now. These are the people that I have listed as people who are going, who want to do the different things. Is that changed for anybody? Does anybody want to be added to any of those?
I think I had let you know that I would do the tea. Marcy, it's Lauren.
Okay. All right. That's all right, Lauren. Thank you. Okay. That's what I'll do. Let me add you there. You won't be nice to me, are you? Okay. I'll drop her this way. All right. Anybody else? I just want to make sure that we don't miss anybody. Yeah. Pop back out of that. Go back to the slideshow itself. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. If you say, oh, I wanted to be added to that, let me know. And we'll do that. Any thoughts? Anybody have any thoughts on what we're going to do with how we're going to use our euros? Do we want it to be anybody connected with our cast? Do we just want the cast members to get it? Any thoughts on that? And I'm just having this discussion because other casts are having this discussion. So that's why I just wanted to know if you had any thoughts.
As someone bringing my whole family, I feel like it's really only fair to just have it go to the cast, like per cast member because some of you aren't bringing your family. And then my family would be getting rich off of the
Off the 250.
50 euros, you know, but that's, I don't know. That's just my,
Understood.
I agree with Becca.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And that's what we'll do then. Okay. I love the way you put that, Rebecca. I like how you said, I'm going to my castle, my family to get rich off that. Thank you. Appreciate that one. Great. Okay. The meal market's still available. These people talked about wanting to go to the Limerick City Gallery of Art. That's the group that I have. This is when we kind of looked at the music trail. We kind of talked about Wednesday being our day for that, but
Yep.
know that they're available any of the other days. This is what I had listed for our help for food crew, so to speak, for Thursday night and Friday. Are my contacts correct? Is that who we talked about? Yep. Okay. Transportation. The main person I'm looking to be a contact for that is if we need Ubers to go into town or to do anything like that, it could be one person who would say, okay, we've got 16 people, we need this many Ubers, or we need this many taxis, that type of thing. And communication, mainly it's everybody should know about the schedule, but it's fun if you have your WhatsApp group that we've already got, just go ahead and say, hey, get ready, it's time to go here. We're planning to go into Limerick at this time. And that would just be somebody who would actually take on that to communicate with others. Okay. Any thoughts on that one? Okay. Here's my other piece. I got a request. These are the people who haven't put your arrival information in, and mainly it's just so they know when you're arriving into Limerick, because that's how they base when they will have the registration open. So these are the people they say they don't have it from. And what it is it's not in your registration information. So you need to go in to modify your registration. I'll kind of show you what that looks like. Not from this side, let's go to this side. So when you click into your the Alumni Week registration, this little drop-down menu will allow you to modify your registration. You click there, and then you put your email, and it's going to send you the modification link. And then once you get the email, you just click on I want to modify my registration, and that will take you back through all the parts, and you just keep hitting next, next, next until you get to the part about the arrival information. That just allows them to know. And if you don't want to put in your plane information, that's fine. But make sure you let them know what time you're planning to be in Limerick or be at the University of Limerick, so they know when they can have registration. The university charges for every hour that they utilize a space. And so they don't want to be there if there's not going to be anybody there, that type of thing. But they also let me go backwards. On our, the welcome reception that they do on Monday, if you're going to be there on Monday, they want to make sure they have enough food, they have enough drinks. So that's part of what they use your arrival information for, to help them with that piece. Okay. If you have questions individually, feel free to let me know. But that was the one thing that I was asked to make sure I shared. Yes, Rochelle, what's your question?
What's the earliest that we can check into the apartments at the university? Because I'm going to be, I'm arriving a couple days early, 2 or 3 days earlier.
I'm giving you my best memory. I think that you can go in on Sunday, and I want to say it's 3:00. You can go earlier. You just can't get into your apartment. They have places to hold your luggage. I know I got there that day that I got there was 11:00 in the morning. And they just hold your luggage. So that's something they can do if you get there early enough. But if somebody else is already in the apartment, that's the other piece. Who's already in your apartment, is already there, then all you have to do is get your keys and go from there. But they have it open all the time. And if for some reason you get to enjoy the world that I got to enjoy, where I sat in Newark Airport for 3 days, yeah, Jesus, take the wheel.
Mm.
Guess where I'm not flying through this year, you guys? I'm not flying through Newark. And I'm not flying on United Airlines. 2 places I'm not going. It was not good for me.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Marcy, that's me out of Newark United.
No.
Sorry. Yeah. It was a terrible, and it was weather was part of it, but it wasn't all of it. But I got to know every ounce of that piece. But some people came coming in like at 1:00 in the morning. And if that happens, you go to where you would go for your housing. They have a phone number. You call that, and then somebody comes and will give you all the stuff that you need. They're just not there at the reception area for that length of time.
Okay. You know what I think I'll do is probably reach out to the reunion team and just say, like, what's the earliest that I can go into the apartment easily,
and you can also even possibly reach out to the university. They could also probably tell you that as well. Okay. Dirk, I saw that you had your hand up.
Yeah, I'm probably quite responsible for my arrival time. I'm staying in the hotel anyway, but I have no clue because I didn't book the bus yet. I mean, I have the flight to Dublin, but even if I have the bus ride scheduled, which I haven't yet, then really approaching or entering the university at a certain time, planning in advance, it's like a little bit magic. So I could put something in, but honestly, I would not rely on myself.
And I understand. Even if you gave them the day, are you flying in the morning? Are you flying in the afternoon? If you can kind of give them that piece, I think they'll be fine with that.
Okay.
Because I'm flying into Dublin as well, taking the bus, and I'm really not getting my bus ticket, pass, whatever they call it, until I arrive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Heike says they only ask for a time range. Yeah. So that's the idea, is just to kind of give them an idea.
Yeah, that I'm alive and will arrive. Also.
That's it. That's what they're interested in.
In a way, yeah.
I love it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Becca, did you have a question as well?
It was the same.
Same thing. Okay.
I can't rely on myself except for magic, as he phrased it. Yeah. So I'll just put a range. That's fine.
Yes, that's what I say. I mean, just so they'll know, yes, you're coming in on Monday or you're coming in on Sunday, or that. I think that's mainly what they're looking for, just to make sure somebody's there to give you the stuff that you need. There you go. All right. Anybody else? Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Rochelle. Go ahead.
Sorry, I just wanted to share again that because I'm flying into Dublin, I'm staying in Dublin for, I believe it's 2 days before the reunion starts, just to rest from the travel before everything starts. And then I'm staying in Limerick. Wait, Limerick? Yes, Limerick after for a few days. And so, if anybody wants to do that and wants to share a room, please reach out to me directly.
Good. I'm gonna add that to my things I need to know in my book. All right, 2 days before in Dublin, and 2 days after, or a few days. How many days after?
I think it's 3 days after in Limerick, and that's just basically like I'm not going to be running around, just for me to rest before, after, and before travel.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. I have. These are my people that I have here for now that I know that are going. I don't believe Tanya's going. I think she's not coming. Utilizing what she needs to do to take care of her problems the things that she's dealing with right now with her home. So she won't be there. I haven't taken her off this list, but I will. Is there anybody else that you know that is coming that is not on this list?
Hold on. That's a lot of people.
I know, isn't it though? It is. It's a lot of people. I can do some quick and let's see.
I think 41.
Yeah.
40? That's crazy. Wow.
Isn't that great? You guys, that's wonderful. We're going to have so much fun.
You have listed me twice, I think, in the second column. Yeah.
Oh, I did. Yes. Well, I really wanted you to be there.
That's good. Do you have Daniela on the list? I don't see it now.
All right. Let me go back here. Go back over here. I want to go out of this one. I want to go here. Okay. That's okay. I can do that one, and I can do this one. Okay. And then I possibly can scoot down Scott and then Hannah, and then Maria's going to be on her own. Okay, perfect.
As far as I know, Anders will come, but he's probably listed under his own cast.
Okay.
So
We can still put him there just because. Yeah. How about that? Okay, we'll do that. So yeah.
I'm going early with Janelle. I don't know who else is going, but I scheduled and I arranged through one of the Mary Walsh. She was super helpful, and I got transportation and a hotel through her. So if anybody's interested in going early, I mean, you could reach out to either Mary or I could give you the information. I know Keith asked earlier. I don't know if Amy's going. I don't know who's on this call, but I don't know what's happening. So I know I scheduled. So if anybody has no place to go and you want to go that place first, just let me know.
Okay.
So I can give the info to you, Marcy, and then.
And how early are you going in, Christina?
At 5:30 a.m. on Friday.
You're going there on Friday. Is that what you're doing? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I've been there before. It's really beautiful.
Okay.
So, but I don't know what other people are doing. So,
I get it. That's good, and I think that's stuff we need to share if anybody needs to know. But yeah, so everything else looks like it's on the run. Kiki, any thoughts about Maya joining us, or you haven't? Not yet.
Sorry, she's not.
Okay.
No.
It's okay. I was just checking.
Yeah.
It's okay. Checking. Yeah. So far, we have 41 kids.
Wow.
In the program. Yeah. We're between the ages of 7 and 21 because we've added the legacy in action, the 18 to 21-year-olds. So it's going to be great. Yeah. We're excited.
Marcy, I also heard that, I also heard that this summer in Ireland, June and July is going to be one of the warmest that they've had in a while. So warm for them would be like 78 degrees. It's normally about 55 to 65 in the summer. So it's going to be a little bit warmer. It'll be about 78. So
beautiful. Perfect.
All right. So Becca, you were saying something?
Yeah, I just wondered more because I have my 18 and 20-year-old with me. And I wondered if you could say a little more about, is it all week? Like, would they have to be?
Yes. Yeah. We're all week, and it runs like 9 to 3:30, 9 to 4. I got to find the information on Legacy in Action. I'm not doing that part. Walter's doing that part. Walter Belcher's running that one. So give me just a second to find the little information that he sent.
Okay.
I had it up for the last meeting I was in, and then I got rid of it. So give me just a
So
second.
Legacy in Action is for the older kids.
That one's for the 18 to 21-year-olds. Yeah. All right. Let me go down here.
They're not really joiners, surprisingly. So
they hiked yesterday.
That's right.
All right, come on.
Becca, is it cold in California?
Oh, I'm freezing it's just menopause.
Oh yeah, I get it.
That's so funny. All right, education.
I'm hot.
We're all either hot or burning up. Yeah. Or freezing cold or burning up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcy,
How do you know?
could you somewhere add the QR code for WhatsApp, for the WhatsApp group?
Yes, I
please?
can. Yes, I can. Okay, let me see. Dirk, I'm going to try to be the technology person that you want me to be.
Oh, I also give you my number. So
you just don't understand. Hang on, I can do this because I've done it before. Just give me I have to figure this piece out. I would love to be that person.
Can also be afterwards, so it doesn't need to be now. So
hallelujah. Okay, copy the link. I got it. Here we go. I'm gonna drop it in the chat for you right now.
Yeah.
Okay, see if that works. Okay. Oh, come on. Legacy intro, slide deck. That's not it. blurb, action blurb. Let's see if this works for us. Okay, so this is what I'm going to share this piece with you. Let's see if I can share this one. Yeah. This kind of gives you a little blurb of what we've put out on our thing about it. There it is. So it's going to be, I'll try to make it a little bit bigger for you. An immersive 1-week program for 18 to 21-year-olds. Social justice, global citizenship, creating positive change, kind of working with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. That's kind of what they're working with. They will still do things with the others as well. It won't be just them separate. And in fact, that's true of all of them. We really do make it age appropriate. So there are times we are all together, and there are times where we break up into some age brackets because an 18-year-old and a 7-year-old aren't going to hit the same pieces at the same time. But that's just kind of that's the little piece that Walter put out there for this. So it's kind of like a mini Up with People, but just throwing that out there. And if you want more, I can get more from Walter to give you more. And I can even probably give you a little bit more of a scheduled look of what it looks like for the week.
Should I just email you?
Yes, let's do that. I'm going to put you on my list too to do that.
I'll have to do a little selling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, and if you need to sell it, I can always make Walter join us in a meeting.
Oh,
We could meet with you and your kids. Just saying.
okay. Thank you, Marcy.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Anything else from anybody?
Yeah, just a quick question.
Yes. Go ahead,
Is
Rochelle.
there like a beach or like opportunity for swimming somewhere? I just wonder if I should bring a bathing suit or not.
They do have like a pool there if you choose to, but I think it's a paid deal. I don't think you can do it for free. However, I will tell you that there were people who swam in the little rivery thing that runs around the university. They jumped in it at one of the bridges and they swam daily. Just to let you know, they did. That water's not a temperature that I would get into.
Probably not me either.
I would.
Good to know.
Okay, Christina says yes. That's like, sorry, I'm the one person that when we traveled and we went to Finland, Sweden, and Norway, and they say, let's do sauna, let's go roll in the snow. And I went, no, never. I never got in the snow. Nope.
You went sledding. You went sledding now, right?
I did. But I surely did not go in my bathing suit or naked. I know that was way too cold. Yeah. I made a comment to God. I said, if you let me survive through this cold world of January, February, March, I will never complain about how hot Florida is again, because my fingers were numb, my nose was numb, and my toes were numb all the time. So yeah. See, Monty Ness agrees. I was cold all the time. Not so much anymore, but I was then. Yeah.
You need to come and move to Manitoba. And then you can experience. Last Monday, it was almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And last night it froze in 1 week. It's insanity here right now. And there's forest fires like you cannot believe. It's ridiculous.
So I'm from Winnipeg, if you guys remember, but I'm living in British Columbia now. But I was told by somebody that was studying like geography in university that Winnipeg, Manitoba has the most extreme climate on the planet. And both Lauren and I are from Winnipeg. So we grew up with those winters. Well, she's still dealing with it. I'm not, thankfully.
And my coldest day ever was Quebec City, New Year's, the year of the ice storms back in. Remember when you guys were out of power for like 3 months?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Wow.
Just wow. That's all I can say is wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Scott, you still live in cold climates too, don't you?
Failing at technology here. I'm in Maine. It's beautiful. It's 65 degrees.
Nice.
It's
nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. So other than that, that's it. I am still just gonna tell you, I'm still looking for somebody to be my contact for the tea tasting and the whiskey tasting. And if somebody's interested,
Kevin, I'll do it. Just send me the info.
Kevin, you're my guy. Thank you.
I got it.
Thank you. You're the best. Okay. All right. Anything else? All right, can we talk about our June meeting? Let me go back and see what my June looks like. Okay. Do we want to do it 4 weeks out? Do we want to look at doing it on the 22nd? It was originally scheduled for Sunday, June 1st, but I needed to change our original meeting date in May because of the wedding. So do we want to just back on down and go 4 weeks from now? Does that work? Okay. All right. And then if you have any questions about trying to hook up with people with bus transportation, flights in and out, and see who you can maybe catch rides with. I just also wanted to let you know that I did get something in WhatsApp about if you were still looking for a room or a ride share. I know that Christy Ritchie has one room left. If somebody is still in need of a room, let her know. Or you can let me know and I can reach her that way. Okay. All right. Anything else? No? Everybody's
I'm
Just
just
thank
so
you.
excited to see all of you in person. It's just so
Yeah.
exciting.
It
I
is.
can say it's going to be so much fun.
Marcy,
Yes.
I will say again, thank you so much for all that you're doing. I wish that I could help more, but I know my energy levels and I just can't. But
Okay.
I would if I could.